How's it going today? Trying to get all the air out of this. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I was on a live stream earlier. I was telling everybody that I was gonna be I said I'd take them to work so they could see the vacuum pack fish and all that shit. I don't know, it's kind of satisfying to watch it at least.
Yeah.
This is mine. Pour all the blood in there. Okay. I know, right?
Yeah, we're all so popular here. Oh my god.
There's a lot of worms in these fish too. Yeah. Like there was like clusters of worms in the stomachs of some of these. Just not enough in there. Add just a little bit more. These are salmon eggs that I cut from some red salmon that I cut on a live stream about half an hour ago. I was talking to somebody on the chat. It's all right. So I know some of the people that are watching right now are definitely people that were watching on my live stream earlier. Well, maybe some of them, not all of them. They look like tentacles, I know. These are salmon eggs. I'm packing these in their containers first so that way I can get them out of the way because they're kind of in the way. I don't want to eat these right now. I'm mostly using these for bait. Yep, they are roe, and yes, they are very squishy. Bait for salmon, trout, and anything else that decides to bite onto my hook. Pretty much. These I kind of will wash off first. Yeah, they look a little gross, but they taste good. I'm gonna wash these off. This collars and stuff. Not hot, cold. I do stream when I fish, yes. Thank you very much, Need for change. I need some change. I greatly appreciate it. It's good to wash the blood and a lot of the gut juice off of these. Everybody show need for change, some love. I need some change. Everybody needs some change. Yeah, these are really good to eat. I love eating these. This is like the majority of the salmon I eat is like collarbones and stuff like that. I already packed some salmon. I'm also waiting for the vacuum pack machine to be available because they're... No, I didn't redo any membership prices. I added one more on. I added that on because I felt like having a homeboys and homegirls class is just appropriate, to be honest with you. How you doing, Tom? Yeah, I didn't know that. I just came by to pack my fish. No one said anything to me until I got here. Keeping these in containers like that so that way I can Just cook these and marinate them and cook them in the containers. Just like that. There's some eggs attached to them, but it's okay. Trash. Yeah, these are not trash. These are good. These are delicious. All the waste stuff I have inside of there. That's okay, Liam. I like to hunt, but the dollar membership disappeared. That doesn't make any sense. Because I added a 4th level to it. I didn't make it disappear. Because you're still on the membership. Like the thing on your name's still green. So I'm not sure what happened there. All right, I'm gonna grab a tray real quick. Yeah, Liam, you're definitely missing out on a whole category's worth of food. That's for sure. Yeah, they smell fine. I want to make sure they didn't smell funny. Shut up. Okay. There's my girlfriend's couple of fish that she filleted. Pretty amateur, but it's okay. She cut these when they were still fresh. They hadn't gone into rigor mortis yet. So the fillets look like they shrunk up a lot, and they did. That's just how cutting fish in before you let it rest. You gotta let it rest and let the muscles stabilize before you can start cutting it, or else you're gonna have weird looking fillets with lots of jagged lines on them like that. Take out some. Come on. Try and get some bags out of this thing. No, like by resting, I mean let it fully go into rigor mortis so that way the fish tightens up and shrinks however much it's going to. Try and get these stupid bags out of here. But yeah, let the fish rest. Stupid. Whoops. But yeah, basically just let the, you know. I'm trying to get these fucking bags out of here. There we go. But yeah, it just makes it easier to handle. You don't have to worry about the fish changing shape as it ages. Those there. I don't need those anymore. Now when you vacuum pack fish, a lot of the time the skin's going to be really dry, but this is an exception. A lot of time you're going to want to put the meat down to the plastic first. My favorite is hairy fish. Yeah, wonderful. Slide it head first into the bag. It's always heavy side down. And then you let it slide in somewhat. These bags are pretty long, plus the collarbone inside of it doesn't make it slide in very easily. There we go. These bags are really long too. It's sockeye salmon, otherwise known as red salmon. My girlfriend caught these yesterday, and I'm just vacuum packing them. I asked everybody on the stream if they wanted to see me vacuum pack it and everything, and they were just like, sure. So, yeah. I mean, vacuum packing stuff is pretty satisfying to some degree, besides when you're doing it like we are. That's when it's a nightmare. I hear my coworker giggling already. It's like, yeah. Especially since you got however many orders you got to do right now. What? I've been here long enough. I've had to do a lot of that shit. What was it? Day before yesterday, I probably had to cut 1,000 pounds of fish before I left. I went through a lot of it.
There's like maybe.
You like catching?
On the clipboard?
How many?
More than 6.
Yeah.
But they're like,
Are they all small? Are they all like big ones? Or are they just like, it's all, of course it is. Are they all pick up tomorrow too? Of course it is. I'm sure everybody listening to the chat can understand where the pattern is coming, where the pattern's going here. Oh, it's this or that. Oh, of course it is. I cut the excess off the bags like that so that way there's not a bunch of air pockets in it. I'll just leave those there.
How many are you about to have?
This whole thing. Plus a couple of steaks I got in here. Take the steaks out. Ooh, I almost dropped it. Slippery. You know what? This is not practical to do this. Yeah, it's a mess. Fuck it. Whatever. Yeah, these are beautiful fish. Everybody that hears this going off in the background, that's the vacuum pack machine. You usually put your fish under your mattress to stay fresh? Yeah, sure. Do you live in Antarctica too? Let me just have them vacuum packed in one steak each bag, please. Fuck you. And when they're this size steak, I mean it's a 1 pound minimum, bro. Come on. Even I'm following the rule, and I'm not even, and I don't even have to doing this. I'm doing it for my own convenience because I know I'm gonna eat at least 4 of these things. They're like little salmon medallions or salmon fillet mignon. I literally can't stop calling it that. So popular. How about no, you crazy Dutch bastard? No, I don't scale these fish. The red salmon, you don't really need to scale them. The scales on them are so small that you don't, like they're barely the size of they're not even the size of a BB. Like king salmon scales, I understand that, but even they're not that bad because their scales are really thin. You crazy bastard? Yes. I'm a crazy bastard. If you're wondering what I was just doing there, whenever I vacuum pack salmon fillets, especially if they're mine, I line the fish up on the long side, and I'll cut the excess off the bag. So that way when I pick it up, it's always gonna be straight. Freebird. I don't even remember the lyrics to Freebird. I guess I'm a communist. I mean, I can say I'm free balling. The look on your face. You're just like, nah. Well, they say free bird, so I was like, what about free balling? Because I'm free balling. Such a stupid, so stupid. Yeah, this is my workplace. Unfortunately so. Because we're all stuck on a ball and chain. My coworker next to me is saying yes very quietly for some reason.
need to listen to what we're saying.
That sounded really weird how I said that. I'll do my best to remember you. I can't remember names very well. I have better muscle memory skills, not mental memory skills. Yeah, I do dried fish sometimes. Mostly when my girlfriend wants it. Or when I want it, but... This is sockeye salmon. People call this cryovac too, but... just vacuum pack for me. I know, and I'm aware that cryovac and vac pack aren't completely the same thing. I have a small smoker at home that I use pretty often. I also have a barbecue, and I do have a small dehydrator, but it is a royal piece of shit. That's how. There's this Thai guy that works here, that works in the kitchen, that my coworker's calling, and this is the extent of his English. Like that. But like, yeah, you can hear him in the background. What's up, Jump Off? But one thing I really wish I had was a cold smoker. Yeah, flatten your fillets out. Use the slime or the moisture that's already on the meat. Just, yeah, it slides in itself. Line it up with the side like that. Nice and straight. Cut the excess off. Move on to the next one. Is it easy to make a cold smoker? I'd imagine it's not. Because you have to think you're trying to balance hot and cold at the same time. It's basically smoking something but in refrigeration. So if you can just think of how complicated that even sounds, that's as complicated as it is to build a cold smoker. So I would probably never build a cold smoker. I'd probably just buy one. Unless I figured out how the thing actually works in great detail, then I would. Smoked and canned, people do that here a lot. People like to do, the natives like to do half-dried fish. Some people like to do smoked and dried. Others like to do theirs like a really hot smoke to the point where it kind of dries out a little bit. Up here we call that kippered. In the UK they have kippers, but they kipper other stuff. They don't really kipper salmon like we do. Yeah, well, a cold smoker, it's going to be killing all the latent bacteria that's still laying around, but the presence of the fish is still going to be raw. So it is cooked, but it has the presence of raw fish. That's the whole point of a cold smoker. And I think that's why a lot of people like it so much, because they can think they're tricking their heads into thinking they're eating raw fish when they're not, and they don't have to worry about getting sick from it or eating too much and then having their stomach hurt like hell afterward. Well, no, I probably just get the runs, but whatever. You get that. You get that if you eat too much smoked salmon too anyway. It's all the fat in it. Thank you very much. What native are you? I mean, I'm sure they have pitch black hair if they have the right genes for it. My girlfriend's half Sicilian, so she's got like dark brown black hair. So not all the natives have jet black hair, even the elders. But well, I'd imagine a lot of the elders do. Besides when they're turning gray, you know. Oh, okay. But yeah, their diet consists mostly of aquatic insects when they're in fresh water, and in salt water they eat krill and shrimp, and that's where they get the rest of their color from. Very high in omega-3s. It's good shit. Yeah. What's up, man? You need something? Oh, just looking to see what I'm doing. Oh, about what?
Because I want me to. She wants to fish for that price.
For what? $7.99?
Yeah. But I told her that we don't have any. She said, I can't get a rain check or anything. I was like, no.
We don't write checks. People and their entitlement issues. I love it. Especially when I get to tell those people no. That's like my favorite part of this job. That's everybody's favorite part of this job. Get like a high from it. It's weird. I grew up in Terrace. It was a great tourist place. What kind of salmon do you have running through the Skeena River? Yeah, they trawl on like in like the North Seas. We don't really do trawling like that here. The only trawling we do is on long line, like for troll kings. But that's not like a big ass net where they just scrape up everything. That's not how that works. Hell no, I didn't release these. My girlfriend caught them. She was dip netting. She got 19 fish, and it's 15 per person per household dip netting regulations for reds at Kasilof. So she could have gotten 45, but she didn't. So yeah, catch and release salmon. That's the wrong time of year, bud. We don't do that this time of year. Yeah, they regrow. They regrow from the little bits that are left. They're from the little blood cells that are left in the ocean. Yeah. It's kind of like how mint plants propagate. Leave a little piece of root in the ground, and all of a sudden you got a whole nother mint plant. I'll plant the scraps into the ground in my garden, and I'll just grow more salmon for next year. Just release it in the water. Just release it in the water. That's how the hatcheries do it. Some Miracle Grow fertilizer. They'll be market size in no time. Unless they're woke, and then they'll just be market size, but nobody will want them because they'll be all gross and disgusting. Not woke. Yeah, my girlfriend got these on a dip net, but it's not like a set net or a cast net or nothing like that. It's a really big old. This is my personal fish. I don't need gloves. What I'm doing is 100% legal. I'm not handling customers' fish, so I don't need it. I'm not buying gloves. I don't need to wear them. I don't want to go through the hassle of paying for them because those things are expensive up here. If I'm not mistaken, a box of gloves up here commercially for one single box of nitrile gloves is like $14, $15, and that's wholesale. Retail, forget about it. It's probably like $30, unless you're buying it from Walmart. Yeah, I'll tell them what I want. It's fine. Chickens, personally, I use cows. Yeah. That's Alaska prices for you. Put it on a boat and inflate the hell out of it. I want to go fishing on one of my 2 days off this week. I'd like to go dip netting again. I'd like to go dip netting. But I'll just have to see what happens. Dip netting is really fun, but it's kind of hard for me to live stream that because I have to physically be in the water to dip net, and I'm not going to bring my phone that close to losing it. If there's still salmon running, I might go fishing at Ship Creek for some silvers, kings, chums, or maybe pinks if there happens to be one or two of them running in. Westchester Lagoon will be another one because the trout in there are very good. Dip nets are around $250. Oh yeah, I mean I'm still eating fish. I'm still eating a good amount of fish just like I was back when I was a kid. I'll eat fish until I can't stand it anymore or until I develop an allergy to it. Which honestly, I'll probably develop an allergy to it first. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy a commercial camera. I need to be able to produce income to warrant the expense of a professional camera. And I'm nowhere near that. I'm nowhere near that kind of level. Not even close. Besides, by that time, if I'm gonna have a professional camera, I'm already have hired a professional editor, which possibly would have their own professional camera. I'm not gonna drink the blood. No, I'm not a vampire. Shut up. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to my coworker over there. I know you didn't do nothing, but I saw you like grinning and nodding your head up and down. Yeah, drink it, you vampiric bitch. A military drone. Yeah, but how am I supposed to read chats? Okay. Last one of those packed up. All right. I'm getting things set up for myself here. I've never fished for bluegill. I hear they're good to eat though. We don't have bluegill here in Alaska. All right. Now when you put your bags in here, you want the straight side to be flat with the bag. Always swing the heavy side around like this. Make sure the edge is flat there, like that, and there's no creases. Keep doing it until it's full. I don't know what brand this is, but it's a very expensive one. From what I remember them telling me what the cost was on this, it's like $15K. It's a big ass vacuum sealer, and it's still not big enough for what we're using it for here. Oh yeah, these fish, these are strong fish. These put up one hell of a fight as far as I know. Smoked salmon's like bacon to me. I'll have that with like every single meal. Okay. Now all the bags are on there. The Chinese fishermen should sink into the ocean. That's what I think. Sea sponge, close enough. Favorite fish in Alaska to eat? Oh man. Red salmon's pretty close to it. That's my favorite of the salmon to eat. When it comes to whitefish, it's probably probably rockfish. The specific species of rockfish, though, it's more like favorite fish in Alaska to catch is anything that's big and it's trying to kill me. I don't even care what it is. I'm not picky. I'm really simple when it comes to fish. Like when it comes to seasoning fish, I did something like this too. You can also do. I did it with this, but you can also do it with trout. You're gonna see some creases in these bags. That's okay. There's no like huge air pockets in them. And you want to land down as flat as you can get them. But what I like to do is I like to smoke my salmon. But I'm still pretty simple. I'll just do salt, garlic, and paprika. Rub it on there real good. Let it sit on there for a few hours. Oh, you still do? Shit, my bad. You want to alternate between or? Yeah? Okay.
Just go until I get a good enough.
Okay. I'm sharing the vacuum pack machine with my coworker. And those are all halves, right? At least we won't get these mixed up. There's no way. I don't know. Fucking people. When it comes to really fresh fish, you never want to do anything that's more than like 3 or 4 ingredients. Because the more you add, the more you take away. Like I see a lot of recipes online that have like they'll have some secret seasoning thing, and well, this bag's big. And they're all just bullshit. They just want you to buy a bunch of stuff that's their brand. Whoops. No, the obese dog at home did not eat honey. She's watching the stream too. It's the young dog. We call her the fatty because she's a fatty. At least she's gonna be able to get some dog food whenever I get to make it. Yeah, these are sharks and bass that I cut up. Sharks, bass, and catfish. Yeah, we only have crappie, bass, and catfish here in Alaska. We have nothing else. Crappie, bass, muskie, catfish, and mullet. I mean, this type of salmon, you can buy this anywhere. I mean, it's sockeye salmon. It's the same type of thing as you can buy in the store. But to get as fresh as this, you gotta fish for it. So, yeah. Oh, you thought it was crab? Yeah, salmon looks pretty close to crab. I mean, you know, they're both kind of shellfishy, and they're both a little bit red. You know, just a bit. Yeah, it's crab mix. I'm making crab cakes. This is obviously crab cake making. There's several stores in Alaska you can buy wild salmon, yes. But if you're looking to get some just to try it, just buy it at your local grocery store frozen. That's all right. Don't go through the expense of ordering it from Alaska because you'll be paying a lot in shipping. And when I say a lot when it comes to shipping, I'm not exaggerating when I say a lot. Like if you were to buy 1 pound of golden king crab from Alaska, the king crab itself is going to cost you $50 at least. Shipping on top of that's going to be another $50. So instead of paying $50 a pound for king crab, you're paying $100 a pound for king crab. And that's not even the expensive stuff. That stuff, I mean, that's like $80 a pound for that shit. And is it worth it? No. People go nuts for it. People steal it from the store all the time. Well, they used to, but we don't have it right now. Mostly people on their food, and then you got those people on their food stamps that'll spend their entire month's worth of food stamps on king crab. That shouldn't even be legal. Would you rather salmon or burnt salmon? I like slamming salmon. If that answers your question. Slamming salmon. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, this stuff like this is what I do at work a lot of the time. I'm also cutting fish and helping customers. While I'm not clocked in, I will not help any customers because then when I'm not clocked in, I retain my freedom of speech. So when I'm not clocked in and a customer gives me an attitude, I often forget that I'm not clocked in, and I have a tendency to cuss somebody out if they try and talk to me sideways, like they do normally. But when I'm clocked in, I gotta behave. I gotta behave, and I have to not be a danger to everybody else that walks in the door. My coworker's nodding over here. Yeah, me too. Carp intestines, yes. Yeah, it's just a favorite thing to do fishing. My favorite thing to do while fishing is drinking beer, usually. You get to see the bags go. Carp I've never really seen carp meat in person. I don't even know what the parasites look like. Come on. I love you, honey. I'll see you in a bit. Beep, 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 beep. Meep, meep. I can do that one pretty good. Roadrunner. See yas. Hey. Look good. I'm not the owner. My pay is under $20 an hour, and it's a joke. It is an absolute joke. But yeah, I don't tell people where I work because what I do, as you can obviously tell, what I do on my channel also coincides with what I do at work. So I'm not giving them free advertising when they can't pay me a living wage. So, as I've said before on this stream, they can lick my entire ass. Yeah. It is expensive to live in AK, but I also work for I also have an employer that does not care about their employees. Then the long short of it, especially the store manager that we have here. I mean, most of us get along here, but like, it's just the way they go about things and how customers and how employees get treated by some of the higher ups here. It's just despicable, and how there's a lot of hard work that gets overlooked, and a lot of the people that get praised are usually lazy fucks that take other people's credit, to take other people's work. They accept credit for other people's work. Yeah. I can talk sometimes. All right, that's not bad. Yeah, you're in Canada though. 23 in Canada, after taxes is like $9 an hour. Well, no, you're in a low tax bracket, so, jeez, you guys get the hell taxed out of you. I know that. Yeah, government jobs are different. Yeah. Hey, you make $80 an hour. That's good. Good for you. Sorry. I know. I'm wasting your time. At least I don't have like 500 fish I have to do. Because then you'd be like, yeah, you're not doing this today.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead. Let my coworker vacuum seal some stuff so I don't get too much in her way already. Don't piss off the working man. We are underpaid, overworked, under pressure. Yep, damn right. Every time. Yeah, have a good day, HD. Or HD, DJ, whatever the hell your name is. This is not just vacuum packing fish isn't just part of my job. Smart ass. I'm not showing you what I do for the rest of my job, but I can say that I've been doing it forever, and I have definitely earned more with these fucking people. I don't say I deserve it. I say I've earned it. What prison is this? Alaskan prison. Paid Alaskan prison. Yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah, I've asked for a raise. These people are just so cheap, they don't give anybody raises unless you're willing to suck somebody's dick for it. That's how it's always been here. Dick. I just wanted to say that. It's Guantanamo Bay. Hell yeah, the fish looking good. I've only got one more to do, and that's it. Come on, bitch. I get fish scraps that I don't pay for. I'm almost done. She was waiting for me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I say things in front of my coworkers all the time. We joke around a lot here. My coworkers aren't sensitive little pussies like a lot of people are. Thanks. My shoes are wet. They're boots. That's why they're shiny. Okay, take some of these off of here. Okay. You know, she'll want to eat those. Well, no, I'll just put these in the freezer. Fudge it. What do you mean, this one? My girlfriend, the way she cuts salmon is she leaves the collarbones on. That's just how she's always done it. And the ones that look like this, that's just where a little belly fin was. This little fin that's right here, I cut them out. So that way you get this one. Yeah, this has the belly fin that I cut out of them. Like this little thing right here, that's what I cut out of there. That's why it's that shape. You know, I'm not surprised at all by you saying that, because I've heard that joke many times, and there's probably some validity to it, but I don't want to think about that. That sounds gross. Yep. I don't know why, but for some reason, these people think it's really easy to find like good, competent fish cutters here in Anchorage when they can't. I mean, I've worked here for about 5 years, and I've seen maybe 2-3 people that they've hired over several hundred in the last couple of years that can actually cut fish at any level anywhere close to where I can do it. And those people, like every single one of them, turned out to be just a fucking loser in one way or another. By a loser in that sense, I mean like they just constantly fuck everything up and they screw things up constantly. I don't know how to describe it, but you know, it's whatever. And I know you don't mean to sound rude. This is sockeye salmon that my girlfriend caught yesterday. I don't mind when people are a little bit rude. Everybody's a little bit rude sometimes. I mean, I come off as rude sometimes, but sometimes I'm just passionate about what I'm talking about. And I don't want to, I don't know, I don't like beating around the bush about a lot of stuff. Freeze all the eggs. Steaks. And these we're taking home. This over here. All right. Whoops. Plus this bucket full of bones in here. It's all the scrap and all the stuff I don't want to use. Got probably 10 pounds of eggs. Yep, dog food's in there. Fish stock, it's gonna be dog food this time. I staked 2 fish, all the collars and the belly fins from most of them. And then there's like, I don't know, 34 fillets. I didn't count. I don't count these things. No fish was harmed in the making of this video. Nope, they were dead yesterday. Yep, no fish were harmed. They were already harmed. They had already been mited. Well, if you're gonna eat all of it, then I'm gonna have to be violent, because that means you're stealing fish from my girlfriend and I. Nah, it's not cat food. Not all of it. It's all prop fish breathing. Yeah. Yeah, these are all just fish that I'm gonna reassemble later. Yeah, it's a damn medallion. I don't cut big salmon for big steaks. That's dumb. I cut small ones for that. So it is technically a salmon steak. You know, tail roast, whatever, but those are salmon steaks. You can get mad all you want, I don't care. They're still steaks. Word IKEA fish some recent. Yep. It's still a salmon steak. It's not a beef steak. It's a salmon steak. Yeah, they grow back in the summer. Don't care. Oh, they are very delicious. All this stuff smells really good. Yes, it is cow meat. These are sea cows. I think you're misunderstanding what the hell I'm talking about. This is the fish world, bro. I don't think you're understanding that I know what I'm talking about. And everybody in the fish world refers to those as salmon steaks. Yes, Devin is correct. If you put the eggs in the soil, they will grow fish. Jerky salmon? Yes, definitely. Yeah, Sasha, you're really intelligent. When you put into that kind of context, it's not a steak, they are salmon steaks. If you understand English, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, a lot of catfish. Woo! Shasha Fanuf. Damn right. Caviar can be any sort of larger fish egg. I mean, you can consider like Masago and Capelin roe fish eggs, but I don't know. For me, they all taste exactly the same. They're kind of weird. Definitely beefsteak. Yeah, I'm gonna put these in my incubator when I get home and wait for them to hatch. Yeah. Well, maybe you should not put your entire full name onto the internet if you want people to pronounce it correctly. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be using the eggs as bait. Yep. Thank you, Devin. Yep, I'm still going to pronounce it as Fanuf. Yeah, they hatch as goldfish. Brevard County, Florida. No. Yep, we have Tobiko and Masago here. I mean, I don't know which one I like better. If I could get the yuzu flavored Tobiko, I'll get that. It sounds like Dion Phaneuf to me. You are correct. That Phaneuf is far richer than Sasha could ever be. So technically we should be going by, order of superiority and say that Dion Phaneuf is the correct way to pronounce Phaneuf. I promise I will not get salmonella. I'm sure there's somebody in chat that puts salmon in salmonella. Maybe people that constantly want to correct somebody on, what a steak actually is. Superiority. Well, he is rich as fuck, and he would beat the living shit out of probably every single person that's in this chat. Steak is pork. There are such things as pork steaks. Fish is a cow and cows are heifers. Hip. Anyway, I'm tired of standing around talking to you people. I want to go home and drink beer. So, moose is steak. Yes. Moose is very delicious. Moose is better than beef. Moose makes beef taste like dog food. 100%. But yeah, I hope everybody here enjoyed the stream. And yeah. I'm gonna get out of here. What salmon was it? It's sockeye salmon. Bison steak? Yeah, bison steak's pretty good. Jack London in the Yukon. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, kangaroo, I love it. Anyway, bye-bye. Cockeye salmon. Yeah, good one. Bye-bye.